Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is KP, and if you are not new, hey girl, how you doing? This is just what I look like today. I have a humongous zit on my mouth and I don't care. So this is just the way that we're gonna look, and I am real tired and I'm off work today. So hair is disgusting. Welcome back to my disgusting hair. And it's going to go up in a doo-doo ball, and I'm going to wear my pajamas, and we're going to read some DMs. Okay. I will put on a little lip gloss because I look like a Victorian child who won't survive the winter. Give me a little color on my lips. What do you think? This is just the best shit in the world. Okay, so without further ado, you guys know I have a series here on this channel called Dear KP. It's brand new. We just started it, but I have had so many people reach out to me. So let's read some DMs, and I will give you my advice. So let's see here. Again, anonymous, if you guys do not know what the series is, you should go watch my previous video where I did this. You send me questions that you have just about your life, things you have, some little put a little highlighter on my face, some things you have questions about. It can be questions to me, it can be questions about your life. It doesn't really matter, and I will give you some fucking advice or just tell you my opinion on the situation. So let's get it popping. Here you go. Hey girl, I was wondering, do you get recognized out like while you're working or you're at school from your channel? Is that weird for you and your at school, my kid's school? Got it. Is it weird for you and your family? Nobody knows who the fuck I am. So that never happens. So no, it's not weird. Nobody knows who I am. Moving on. That would be cool. I would be so excited. But I've seen people when I'm like back in my hometown. I'll hear people, no one comes up to me though. I've heard people like whisper and be like, that's her, and like walk behind me. And I'm like, are you gonna fucking kidnap me? No, just talk to me. Like, I will be way more excited than you, and I'm way more nervous than you could ever possibly be about this. So just bring it up. Okay, next. Dear KP, me, hi. Every morning I do my makeup and it looks bomb, but after a couple hours at work, it looks like trash. I sit in the office all day. I rarely touch my face. I've never had super oily or super dry skin. What bothers me the most is how my foundation separates on my nose, chin, and forehead. I've tried all those areas. Foundation, no oil. Foundation with no oil. I say it like that. Don't come for me. Sponges, brushes, primers, oil sheets, you name it. No matter what I do, it separates in those areas. What am I doing wrong? Help. So if your foundation is separating in your T-zone, that means you do have oil coming through your skin. So mattifying primer would probably help just in those areas. Put a matte primer there. Maybe change your foundation, because I still, like, by the end of the day, if you're not wearing a long wear foundation, something that is at least 16 hours and plus, like foundation formula, then it's going to separate anyway, because it's not meant to be worn that long. It's meant to be worn for like an event and then taken off. So like, I don't really have that issue with my Superstay foundation from Maybelline. Any long wear foundation, it has to be a long wearing foundation, because at the end of the day, if I'm not wearing a long wear foundation, my shit looks bad too. I just take powder and fucking touch it up, or bring a little sponge and with my setting spray and just like pat out those areas again. Otherwise, mine would look like trash too. That's just the tea, sis. Moving on. Here's a long one. Okay. And she said, hey girl, how you doing? Girl, I be doing good. How you doing? Okay. I don't really know how to start this message off. I saw your video that you did, Dear KP. Hi. Yes, hello, that's me. And I really enjoyed it. I love all of your videos. Your energy is amazing. And I just love the way you uplift everyone the way that you do. Thanks. I guess my question would be, how do you get over someone cheating on you? My husband cheated on me last year, and I'm still dealing with it because I actually just found out the beginning of this year. I have forgiven him, and I'm trying to move forward. I understand that everyone makes mistakes, and we were talking about separating or divorcing when it happened. I'm not trying to defend him, but it emotionally destroyed me. Most days I'm fine, and then I have days where it creeps back into my mind, and I can't get through the day. Oh, oops, can't get through the day. That's just me, bitch. I can't get through the day. I can't get the thoughts to go away. Sometimes I wish I would have just left. Where was I? Sorry, this is a 2 screenshotter. But he's the only father my daughter's ever known, and I didn't want to have to explain to her why another daddy has left. I truly love him, and so does my daughter. I just don't know how to make it through. I can't read. Make the thoughts stop. I don't want to keep punishing him for it. But him doing that, like I said, emotionally destroyed me. I just want to get over it somehow. I'm going to be really, really real with you. And if you are having these struggles, if you found out at the beginning of the year, I'm going to say probably December, January. It's 9 months into the year now. If you hadn't gotten over it, you may not, and you need to accept that fact. If you want to stay with him, it needs to be because you genuinely love him and you want to work it out with him, not because of your daughter. Because if you're unhappy in your marriage, your kids know. Like, they don't want you to be unhappy either. She'll understand. She won't understand you making her live her entire life with you being very unhappy just to give her the semblance of a traditional family. That's never okay to do. It's better to just go. Like, it's better to just leave and make yourself happy, because then your kids will be happy if you're happy. They will not be happy with an unhappy mommy and daddy. You know what I mean? That's just my personal opinion. I think that I'm not saying... I'm uncentered in my background. Oh, well. I'm not saying that it's impossible to get over something like that happening to you. I'm not saying that it's impossible, because it's not. It's not impossible. People have done it before, I assume. But if you can't stop thinking about it for even a minute, you know, if it's something that you're kind of consumed by, then maybe you're just not gonna get over it. Like, I know it sounds mean, but maybe you're not. Like, maybe that is something that's gonna bother you for the rest of your life. And if you guys are already thinking about splitting up, I don't know why you decided to stay together. If it was just stay together for the kids, I hope you don't continue to do that for the rest of your life. It sounds to me like it should have been done. Like, you even said that you wish you would have just left. I wish you would have too, and I hope that you do. Because if you guys were already talking about splitting up and then this happened, then he was already mentally separated from you in his head. Like, he was already out of your marriage if he, like, slept with somebody else. I think maybe it's time to throw in the towel. I'm never trying to tell anybody to blow up their marriage, but that's just my opinion. Like, if you were my best friend coming to me asking me the same thing, that's exactly what I would say. If you guys can work it out and everything works out good, that's amazing. Good for you. And I hope that you're the happiest you've ever been your entire life. But if you're feeling now like it's something that you're not going to be able to get over, you know yourself pretty well. And if you can't get over it, then you just can't. Like, you don't have to apologize for that. And I know that you said you don't want to keep punishing him, and you shouldn't, because if you can't get over it, you should leave. You can't keep punishing him forever if you chose to stay. So that's just my opinion. I mean, I don't fucking know anything. That's my opinion. If it was somebody that was my best friend asking me that question, that's what I would say. Not that I'm condoning anybody breaking up their marriage, but I'm just like, that's just I'm going to stop giving myself disclaimers. That's my opinion. That's what I think. That's what I would do. So, moving on. Here's one. My question is this: how do I ever go about finding myself again after an extremely controlling and abusive relationship? I haven't even left yet because he fucks up every attempt at me getting a job. I've been hiding money and making steps towards the beauty of freedom for my whole family. I'm just scared. He's been my whole life. For my whole life, since I was 15. I don't know how to live without him. If you get this one, thank you so much for your advice. That's a tricky one, girlfriend. That's going to be hard to do, but you're going to have to just get the fuck out, like, any way that you can. Like, saving money if you can. You may have to go stay with a family member if that's an option until you can get on your feet. You may have, especially if you tell them the situation that you're in, you may not have to have $1 billion right off the bat. You know, you may have to go stay somewhere else and be a little broke for a little while, but that's going to be what's best for your family. If there are kids involved, you can't be with somebody, and they're going to see that shit. They're going to see you being abused all the time and think that that's okay to do, and think that that's a normal, like, way of life, and that's the kind of relationship your children are going to look for, because that's the model that they've been given, and you need to go. Get the fuck out. You're going to be so happy. You don't know how to live without him, but you're not living well with him. Get out. You can have a whole nother world of, you will not know. You'll get out there and be like, I had no idea life could be good. And it fucking can be good. So I'm so sorry that you're going through that. That is a fucking travesty. Like, that breaks my heart that is something that you're going through. And I really, really hope you take my advice and you just leave. Like, you gotta go. You gotta just, there's no, like, steps to take. You just need to get out. Like, that is step one. Get out. You can figure out the rest of it when you're gone. I know it seems like the whole world is, like, rooting against you when you're in a situation like that, and you feel so bottled up and that you can't go because you don't have any money, and that you won't have any, like, friends, and you don't have anywhere to stay. You go stay with your mama, because if that's an option for you, go stay with somebody in your family, your mama, your grandma, your best friend, your aunt, your uncle. Get out. Go stay with them until you can get back on your feet. And anybody that loves you and is close to you would not want you to be in that situation. It would help you out. Anybody that gives a shit about you would want you to get out and would help you do that. So that's your step one, my friend. Get the fuck out. I don't care if you've been with him since you were 3 years old. He's a piece of shit. Fuck you. Show this to him. Fuck you. Fuck you. Like, what a fucking asshole. Don't fucking, no, done. We don't fucking put up with that shit anymore. No, get out, go. Not doing it. I can't. That shit makes me so fucking mad. Because they will, though, like you're saying, they will be like, oh, well, I'm going to make it where you can't live without me because money's the only thing that's important because I'm a man and that's the only thing I think about. No. You can make money. There's money everywhere. Money can be found. Money can be got. Money can be worked for. You just need to worry about getting yourself out of that horrible situation right now. Get out. Go in the middle of the night if you have to. Go when he's at work. Go today. Go now. Go. Get your shit and go. You cannot stay in an abusive relationship because you'll die. Like, that's just, you'll die. You don't want to spend the rest of your life being miserable because that's no way to live. That's no way to live. You're not really living because you're miserable every day being with somebody that abuses you. You got to get the fuck out of there, man. You got to get the fuck out. You got to get out. Like, if you need advice from me personally, you want to message me on Discord, you can. I'll talk about it with you. You need a confidant. You need somebody that you can talk to about this shit because that's too much for anybody to handle. You got to go. Get out. I hope you do, and I hope you are okay and you are safe. Gotta get the fuck out of there. Get out. So, moving right along. I'm going to do about one more because these videos got super long, and I'm really trying to not make like 45-minute long videos anymore because nobody watches 45 minutes of videos because people have short attention spans. So, okay, here's a good one. I've been with my boyfriend for over a year now, and he got a new job about 3 hours from where I live now. He wants me and my daughter to move there with him. My question is, do you think a 5, almost 6-year-old will adjust well to a new area? I haven't always lived where I live now, but all my family is here. I personally am not worried about moving. I'm just worried about how my daughter will adjust. I moved my kids 14 hours away from everything they've ever known and every person they've ever met in their life when my daughter was 4. My son was 7. And they are fucking thriving here. I moved into a better place with better resources, and their children, they adapt very well. Kids are way easier. I would be more, if you were not ready, that would be a more concerning thing because it's really hard for an adult to have to adjust to new things. Not so much a child. Everything is brand new to them. Every time they see a butterfly they've never seen, that is a brand new experience. They've experienced nothing. So they have so much, like, it's not like hope for the world, but you know what I mean? There's tons of things they've never experienced. This would just be a new experience in their life. They've only experienced living in one, well, now 2 places. Another place would be fine. Like, you can just move. Like, kids do really, my kids, I can speak for them, did really well when we moved. And if I moved again, I have no doubt that they would do really well. Because especially being that young, they don't have like solid ties anywhere except for their family. They don't have like best friend in the world and I'll die if I never see you again because we've been best friends for 20 years. No, they have people, like they have kids that they like. So this is probably the best time. If you're going to move now when your daughter is young. Don't, when she's making like strong ties to a community, that's when it's a little bit harder. But when they're a kid, you got nothing to worry about. Just, they're fine. They'll adjust. Kids are so fucking resilient. And like I said, I can only speak from my personal experience, but my kids did really well when we up and moved a billion miles away from everybody we had ever fucking known. They did incredible, and I feel like your kid would probably do the exact same. Also do really, really well. So that is going to be it for this portion of our fucking Dear KP. I do have I got so many messages. So many of them. So I think that we can do this once a week now. For now, until like I said, I will keep doing it as long as I am continuing to get like messages. As long as you're messaging me and you're asking me questions, I'll keep doing the series. I really do enjoy it. I hope that nobody's upset. I hope nobody's getting upset at my advice because I only know how to be me. Like, I can only answer your questions the way that I would answer them. I am not a licensed therapist. I know nothing of that. I'm just giving you the advice that I would give my best friend. And that is how I run this shit. Like, I'm talking to you like you're my bro, that you're my boo thing, and we've been sitting up in the corner, you know, drinking our coffee and making fun of people's hair. Like, you know, that is how I go about these videos, and I hope that everybody that I gave advice to still wants to be fucking friends with me. That's just how I feel about those situations. I'm really sorry to anyone that's going through something shitty. Like, it hurts my feelings, especially our sisters out there that are in abusive relationships. You guys know I've been there, and you do feel like you don't have any options, but I'm telling you now, as somebody who's been through it and survived it, yes the fuck you do. You can get right on out of there. You can just go. You can go. And you should go. You should go. And I hope that you do. Anyways, you guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, because it is fucking free. It's free. And subscribe to this channel, because who doesn't want to watch my dumbass sit over here and act like I know something? Exactly. Fucking everybody wants to see that, because it's hilarious. And if you'd like to follow me on all my other social media accounts, you can follow me on Instagram at GrungeXGlitterX, and you can follow me on Snapchat and Twitter at GrungeXGlitter, and you can follow me on Facebook at GrungeXGlitter-KP. I'm having pop-up merch this week. If you guys haven't checked in the merch store, if you see something and you liked it, you better scoop it up, because I am doing, I posted it on my Instagram story, pop-up merch, where I will just post and take it down, post and take it down. So you may have your own piece of limited edition KP fucking ugly ass t-shirts. So, also, all you bitches out there telling me, oh my gosh, we need lawnmower merch, and I made some, and ain't none of y'all buy it. Ain't none of y'all did. Not even one. Not even fucking one. So, that one's gotta go to demonetized merch. Will probably go. Everything's gonna, like, there is no limits of what I will take down and put back up, because my ass is off work for a week. I ain't got shit else to do except for make merch, put it up and take it down. I may do like a limited edition color of one shirt. Like I'll maybe put Swamp Demon shirts back up. You can only get it in green, and you can only get it for an hour or something like that. So just pay. I will not be announcing when these things are done. I may announce when I start. But by the time you see this video, bitch, I may have already done it. So watch my fucking Instagram stories, because I'll be making announcements and stuff over there. So that's happening this week while I'm off. Pop-up merch, so you can go and get possibly a piece of limited edition material. I will tell you guys when I end a campaign and delete it, I'll tell you how many people have that piece. And it could be only one person, it could be 3 people, whatever, have this piece. So I am going to tell you right now, my blanket that I put up that has my whole intro that I thought was silly, I'm going to take that one down. It'll probably be down by the time you see this, because one person bought it, and they really enjoyed it, and I want that to be the only person that has one. So I'm going to continue to do that. Put it up, take it down. May the odds be ever in your favor, and you get the piece of limited edition merch that you want. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.